what is it that you want to talk about?
I just wanted to take a few minutes of our downtime, prep time, and explain who we are and what we do. I'm the driver of the buggy, the Jeep, and the side-by, and my wife does all the videos. Now, I come from the racing background and redneck version of wheeling. In 2012, I lost the ability to be able to drag race again. And I needed to find something that I enjoyed. But it's about a lot more than that. It's our way of giving to our veterans. I see the struggles of our vets, and if I can give them even an hour of happiness, that's what I want to do. This year, I'm trying to get back more to why I started, how I started, but be a better version of that. D.V.O.R.A, it stands for Disabled Veterans Off-Road Adventures. We started it in 2013, I believe. I brought my wife out in an F-250 out in Afton, Wyoming. Brought her up the side of a mountain, and so she could see the whole valley from the top of the mountain. She began smiling and laughing, the person that I used to know. So we did this a few more times, and the same result was there, where she was smiling and laughing. So I asked her, would you mind if we brought other veterans out off-roading? And she was excited, and she was like, yes, definitely. So I bought a Jeep, built that Jeep, and that Jeep was the start of D.V.O.R.A, and it was a PTSD Jeep. It was a red TJ. Our next Jeep, which was Freedom. And with Freedom, it was gonna be a low cog build TJ, and I wanted to keep it lower, but just as capable as PTSD, which ended up being harder than what I thought it was going to be, but we did get it built. In this time, life happens, so you have your ups, your downs, and we had them too. We had problems with our RVs, which we've had quite a few. We've had problems financially, just like everybody else. Seeing we do everything out of pocket, there was delays and setbacks throughout this time. When we started building Redemption up, she looked nothing like that. She was blue, a beautiful blue. We put a lot of steel armor on her to protect it and to protect the veterans, and trying to make it lose weight. So we got with some companies and went all aluminum fenders and sliders and bumpers and everything else, and chrome moly axle shafts and gears, and RCV front axles, and trusses and skid plates, and just built the whole Jeep to withstand everything that I was going to give it on 37s. Then I got a wild hair and decided that I wanted to get a buggy, but I wanted to be a 2-seat buggy. In that 2-seat buggy, I didn't know what to expect because I'd never driven a buggy. I always had been in a Jeep or a full-size truck, and I decided that I'm gonna get a big buggy. And I found one that was a really good deal, and it's still around today, and the guy that drives it's pretty cool too. He flips it a lot more than I did, but it was a great trail rig, but it wasn't a comp rig, and I wanted to go into competitions. We ended up getting the opportunity to get this buggy. And with rear steer and a smaller buggy, it allowed me to do a lot bigger things. It's a lot more stable. It's a lot more maneuverable. And we've put a lot of time into this rig, getting it to where it works for me. Because I had worked most of the stuff out of the car to where I like it, and we started wheeling harder stuff, bringing veterans out, watching those smiles left and right. So we decided to stay with it, and she is a good car. I lost sight of why I was doing it, because I was doing it to become a better driver. And then I was doing it to be the best driver in the class, and pushing myself to the point that it wasn't any fun anymore. So over the winter, I looked at everything that we had accomplished and everything that we had done in competition, and all the trophies we got and everything else, and it didn't make me near as happy as I thought it would. I didn't feel that I had accomplished what I'd set out to do. I wasn't, in my eyes, I wasn't becoming better. I was just becoming more of the competitive guy I used to be. I didn't want to become that guy anymore. I wanted to become the guy that enjoyed wheeling, enjoyed competing with friends, and in the off-road community, it's almost like a family. So I wanted to get back to that. And this year, I don't have a set spotter. I'm not taking it as competitively. I'm having more fun with it and enjoying it, and in turn becoming a better person and better driver. This year I've decided not to jump up to the next class above me and stay where I was and try to enjoy it. So when we hit the road again here real shortly, we will be competing, but we will also be bringing veterans out in different places. We plan on being in Cedar City, Utah, Glencoe, Oklahoma, at a secret event at Jesse Haynes's deal in Indiana. We plan on being at several other events. Trail Hero will definitely be there. We will be on the Veterans Run there. With everything that we're going to be doing this year, I'm hoping that the people that watch these understand that I'm not the guy that whiskey throttles and flips and does all that. I try to do everything as technical and methodical as I can. Some of the stuff we do on video definitely doesn't do it justice. My style of driving is as slow as I can do it, as technical as I can do it, and as safe as I can do it. In the off-road community, it's so huge to be able to help somebody else, because everybody that I've met in this industry has helped us in one way or another. If you see us on trail, come up to us, say hi. Don't think you're bugging us, because you're not. If you want to wheel with us, let's set something up and wheel together. That's what it's about. It's about having fun, enjoying nature, and getting out there with people that you don't know or you just met, or even people that you've known forever. Everything we do is to help others, to help ourselves in a healing aspect of some way, whether it's emotional, physical, whatever the case may be. We're all a little broken, and I consider myself very lucky to be able to do this. And with my passion for this sport, I hope to see it grow way bigger in the upcoming years. And I've been lucky enough to learn from some of the greatest drivers in the sport, and learn so much in this world. I hope to see a lot of people out on trail. I hope to see people try new things, and that goes for every aspect of your life. Is always push that envelope just a little bit. Don't push it till you're scared, but push it till you're uncomfortable.
Until next time.
When the night